Still looking at me. Quiet. Yeah, yeah. Quiet. Still looking at me.
Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? Welcome back into another reaction video. Mighty Avenger here at your service. Now, here's one video that I didn't get a chance, but I am going to do it right here and now. And the reason for that is because one word that just triggers my brain, and it goes all the way back of a memory lane that was back in December 31st, 2020. And Blaze was my very first reaction and first time ever listened to K-Rock, and that was a request to my good friend Paul. And ever since then, that became a history, and being back into that world and owning of their mini album Fighting, and since then, and I think that today would be appropriate just to listen it to a second time for this one. So, which I'm talking about Blaze. So yeah, I guess you could say that this is a special moment just for this one, a little occasion for this. But let's do this. So without further ado, it's time to react. Okay, so even though this is an introduction, it's still pretty lit. Here we go, here we go. Damn. Small world, huh? But 2 years. And that was the single debut. That was back in 2020. And being completely stoked. Just the wavery through the strings of the guitar. And Yaogyun just hammering down with her drum kit, just slamming and just catching up through the rhythm. And it was pretty sweet and just alluring from Hyun and Irie just clashing at each other, and it blended so beautifully. That's why I said beautiful just for a second. But this is still that fire as it was back then, and just, this will ever consider that as a memory that will always going to be locked in, and being that amazed of how talented and just delivering and just unleashing all that through passion and fire. And this is all the creativity and all that is rock and roll, and at the same time just bring that the heaviness and such a little upbeat. But this is how I remember the most of it back then. So if it wasn't for Paul of sending that request to me, then there's no way that I would ever get back into that world and try to what I used to, and being that supportive, and which I am still now, that is, and being praising them and how incredible they are, and they still do. And this is just a thought, that maybe one day that they would come to Louisville and do and perform another concert or tour, and even if it's got to be in Louisville or Lexington, either one of them, I would have come down there and just have just have another memory, and just shouting and rooting for them, and just be that, just have a really big smile on my face. So excuse me for having a brain fart, and at least it's a silent one. But this is really such amazing, and just looking back to it, and the performance is still that incredible, and just bringing up that same captured how I remembered. And not to mention of a really good introduction of one to another, and just stoke it in on it. And Areem was also killing it at the same time. Just grooveness, baby, grooveness. So it is just worth it for me to listen to it, but it's worth it though. So I hope you guys enjoy that. And, again, this is something that I just want to do just a little special. And and the truth is, I miss listening to it, but it is great that I could just, just to have that kind of just a moment. That's all it is. Nothing more, nothing less. But I hope you enjoyed Blaze. And I'm going to make a stupid joke, which is Johnny Blaze, Ghost Rider. So that has nothing to do with it. But it's still that it's a awesome gem, and so solid. And this is the absolute rock, the pinnacle, the core of all that is of Rolling Quartz. And for that, hit the like button, and also leave a comments down below, and I will catch y'all in the next video. So take care, guys, and be safe.